This is the story of a perfect storm. The kind of storm that happens when small-town corruption runs headfirst into a mother's rage, and that mother happens to be a federal agent. Our story starts not with an explosion, but with a soda act. The trapdoor. It was a Tuesday night in Hickory Creek, just outside Atlanta. Humid, sticky, the kind of air you can chew on. Elias King, 16 years old, soaking in sweat after basketball practice, just wanted a cold Dr. Pepper and a bag of chips. He pulls up to the local Quick Stop, texts his mom, "Be home in 10. You want anything?" The usual ritual. Elias, he's a good kid. Honor roll, helps his grandma, the whole 9 yards. He thought it was just a regular night. He was wrong. Dead wrong. Elias is at the counter, joking with Mr. Garcia, the owner. When the flashing lights paint the store windows red and blue, 2 cruisers roll in, tires crunching on the gravel, and out steps Deputy Brock Stone and his partner, Officer Dean Stone, the big one. He walks in like he owns the air, hand hovering over his holster. He locks eyes on Elias' brown skin, athletic build, just the profile they wanted, and I mean wanted. Got a report of a theft a few blocks over, Stone announces, not to Mr. Garcia but straight to Elias. His voice all gravel and authority, cuts through the store's cheap AC hum. Suspect's a young black male, 6 feet. Well, what do we have here? Elias, calm, remembering everything his mom ever taught him, says, "Sir, I'm just getting a drink. I was at practice. You can ask Mr. Garcia." Mr. Garcia, bless his heart, pipes up, "Officers, the kid's fine. He's a regular here." Stone ignores him. He just circles Elias like a shark, looking for a weak spot. "Empty your pockets." Now, you could feel the air pressure drop. Elias, shaking, puts his soda and chips down. Wallet, keys, phone, that's it. Nothing. "Oh, you think you're cute?" Stone sneers. And that's when it happens. Before Elias can even say wait, Stone grabs his arm, yanks him outside, and slams him against the patrol car's hood. Stop resisting." Stone screams, even though Elias is perfectly still. A punch to the kidney. Then the electric buzz of the taser. Elias screams a raw, terrified sound. They throw him to the ground, cuff him. Blood from his scraped nose mixes with his tears. He just whispers, "Mama. Somebody call my mama." What they didn't know. What they could not possibly know was that Elias's mother, Ava Thorne, wasn't just Mama. She was Special Agent Ava Thorne, FBI, Atlanta Field Office. And they had just touched the untouchable. Act 2. The System Fights Bakiva was 3 hours into a deep corruption audit. Paperwork everywhere, cold coffee, the usual. Her phone buzzes. 12 missed calls. A shared video link, Hickory Creek police brutality. She clicks the link. And that professional calm, that FBI training, that meticulous focus said shatters. On the screen, her son, her baby, screaming in pain, his uniform torn. No. The officers laughing, that was the sound that turned her blood to acid. She didn't finish the video. She grabbed her service weapon, her badge, and her keys. The elevator was too slow. She took the stairs 3 at a time. 2 hours? 2 hours of white-knuckle driving, weaving through traffic, battling the red tide of maternal fury. She arrives at the Hickory Creek PD headquarters just before midnight. A small, ugly brick building. She parks the black SUV right in front of the door, emergency lights flashing. She doesn't turn them off. At the front desk, a board officer sighs. "Visiting hours are over, ma'am." Ava doesn't say ma'am back. She doesn't raise her voice. She just lays her gold FBI badge on the counter. The metal gleams under the fluorescent lights. A warning. "I'm here for Elias King," she states, her voice pure, frozen steel. "I'm here to take my son home. Now." The silence that followed was delicious. Chief Alonso Vance comes out, all Southern charm and pressed uniform. He tries the smile, the handshake, the political dance. "Agent Thorne." Such a surprise. Your boy, he was combative, resisted questioning in a robbery investigation. I saw the video. Chief Ava cuts him off, her eyes narrow and unwavering. I want the body cam footage now. Vance's smile tightens like a cheap tourniquet. Ah, technical difficulties. A real shame. Both cams, simultaneously. You understand how it is? Ava's laugh is a single sharp burst of contempt. I understand exactly what it is, Chief. Now, release my son. She gets Elias out. Bruised, broken ribs, mild concussion, scared to death. But outside, the fight only escalates. Her own supervisor, Assistant Director Cole, calls, "Stand down. Ava, this isn't a federal matter." "Don't make this personal. They beat my son, sir. They deleted federal evidence." "That's an order, Agent Thorne. Handle it through proper channels." Proper channels. The slow, silent ones that let corruption rot. Vance's department releases their edited footage, making Elias look like a thug. And the threats start. Her tires slashed. A rock wrapped in a note thrown through her living room window. "Leave town or lose your badge." They thought that would break her. They didn't realize they had just given her permission to go rogue. Ava starts digging. She partners with Tessa Vance, no relation to the chief, an independent journalist, and Pastor James, the local civil rights leader. Her findings are horrifying. Brock Stone and Officer Dean linked to 3 mysterious deaths in custody over the last decade, always ruled as overdose, always with missing camera footage, and then, the ultimate betrayal, Ava catches her old partner. Marcus Trent, a man she trusted with her life. Meeting with Chief Vance, passing him a file, and accepting a fat envelope of cash. Marcus was the leak. Marcus was the one sealing the files on her end. They had suspended her badge. They had threatened her family. They had burned the evidence room. They thought they had neutralized her. They just removed her limitations. Asterisk Act 3. The unedited truth hit. Was time to stop playing by the rules. Ava calls her IT contact, her one true ally left, and he sends her a secure link. A hidden, fragmented emergency backup. After hours of work, Ava and Tessa find it. The full, unedited, quick-stop security footage. Every racial slur. Every punch. The moment Stone and Dean laugh. And the final critical detail. The officers manually disabling their body cams before the assault. They decide to go live. Tonight, no more proper channels. In the basement of Pastor James's church, Ava sits in front of a webcam, the makeshift set dimly lit. Tessa is beside her, taping a bandage over a fresh bruise she got during a police raid. "You ready?" Tessa whispers. "Once this link is live, there's no going back. They'll come for us." Ava adjusts her blazer, where the FBI badge used to sit. She looks directly into the lens. Good. Let them come while the whole world is watching. The red light blinks on. The viewer count jumps. 1,000, 10,000. 50,000 in minutes. "My name is Agent Ava Thorne," she begins. Her voice slow, deliberate, a knife cutting through the noise. 3 weeks ago, my 16-year-old son was brutalized by 2 officers in this town. The Hickory Creek Police Department has been lying to you ever since. She plays the full video, unedited, crystal clear. "Watch what they release to the media," she continues, showing the doctored footage side by side. "Notice the missing sections. Notice the fabricated resistance. Notice the timestamp formats don't match." She doesn't stop. She methodically lists the 3 deaths linked to Stone and Dean. She details the corruption of Chief Vance and the betrayal of Marcus Trent. The viewer count explodes past 500,000. "They're here." Tessa murmurs, but she keeps the camera rolling. Ava doesn't flinch. She stares into the lens as officers pour down the stairs, flashlights blinding, shouting orders. "This is not an isolated incident," Ava proclaims, raising her voice over the chaos. "This is systematic corruption. And now they are here to silence us. But it's too late. To everyone watching, download this footage, share it. The truth cannot be buried if enough people carry it." Rough hands grab her arms. Officer Dean's face is a mask of pure rage as he yanks her arms back. "You have the right to remain silent, Thorne." "I've been silent long enough," Ava replies. The sound of the handcuffs clicking shut, almost swallowed by the roaring crowd she can hear outside the church. Her last image to the world is her face, head high, undefeated. The truth, once let out, moves faster than any police cruiser. By morning, the Attorney General's office had called. FBI Internal Affairs swooped in. Chief Vance was caught trying to flee with a briefcase full of cash. Stone and Dean were indicted. And Marcus Trent, her old partner, was led out of the station in handcuffs. His FBI credentials seized. Ava Thorne, the agent they tried to break, walked out of the police station a free woman, met by Pastor James Tessa and a crowd of hundreds. The crowd chanting one word, justice. Her badge was gone, but her purpose was forged in fire. 3 months later, the old municipal building was renovated and dedicated as the Elias King Youth Empowerment Center. Ava, now working for the reformed FBI's Civil Rights Task Force, stood at the dedication, her son beside her, tall and proud. They thought they were dealing with just another scared kid and another easy cover-up. They underestimated the fury of a mother. But here's the thing that sticks with me. It took an FBI agent, someone with high-level access, training, and resources to get justice for her son. For every Elias King who didn't have an Ava Thorne, how many Brock Stones are still out there hiding behind those technical difficulties? What do you think? Did Ava go too far, operating outside the law to achieve justice? Or are some systems so broken, so rotten, that you have to burn the whole thing down just to let the truth breathe? Tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.